anytime as a quarterback, you want to play well and throw it to your guys, and we did that a heck of a lot today. But I'm more excited about our team. The guys up front were awesome, awesome. You're going against a guy that's leading the league in sacks. He didn't get one. We didn't give up a sack. The guys up front were awesome, and then the guys on the outside kept getting separation. I mean, there were some contested throws, and then there were a lot of times they were wide open, and that's fun. And then our defense again scored again and played awesome, kept giving us opportunities. So it was a all-around team win, one we needed to keep us in the mix. We still got a ways to go. At 5-6, we still got a ways to go. We have 2 home games in a row, get a long weekend, and then gear back up and see if we can keep clawing our way back in this thing.
Philip, you've been on numerous teams that have made runs at the end of the season to make it into the playoffs. Do you think this team has that much that talent to push?
We definitely have it. I said it before the year that we're right there from a team standpoint. 1 through 53, 1 through 60. They end up having more guys that is really we're right there from close to what we were 06 to 09 when we had those opportunities. Now, then we start the season 0-4 right after I say that, but we certainly are capable, but we got a long way to go.
Philip, can you talk about the play of Hunter Henry this game, especially you being a part of that, him getting more involved this week?
Yeah, we want Hunter involved every week like that. It just hadn't happened on a consistent basis, but he was big today, especially early, and everybody contributed. It was it was a team effort, and it's exciting. Playing on Thanksgiving was everything it was cranked up to be. It was an awesome atmosphere in Dallas, and I know our guys are fired up.
Philip, have you seen an attitude kind of develop with this defense and a confidence? I hate the word swagger, but
yeah, no, I would agree. I think what's happened over there is and I think it's no secret. It's not a ton of looks, ton of blitz, ton of this kind of defense. It's here we are, and we want to challenge to see if you can beat us. And so I think once you get 11 guys that believe in one another, and 12, 13, 14, as they change in packages, and you have some success, then you develop that trust, and then they do develop that kind of that swagger that you mentioned, and they're playing just tough and together, and it's fun to watch. I mean, it is fun to watch those guys play together and feed off one another, and they've really got it going over there on that side of the ball.
Does that allow you guys offensively to be a little looser?
Well, I think yeah, yes, but I think too it makes you want to go score. I mean, these games they keep holding them in the teens or single digits, and we've only won 5 times. So I think, but now we're going a little bit better on offense, and so if our defense can keep up that like they've done the first half of the season, we like our chances to win a lot down the stretch.
Philip, Keenan and Hunter will get a lot of attention, but Tyrell had that drive where he had that big, huge third down catch and then the touchdown. Can you walk us through those 2 plays and how important that drive was to?
Yeah, on the third down catch was huge. I think his man just kind of got caught trying to. Keenan had a great release, and I think his man had to bubble over Keenan and Tyrell's speed on those shallow routes. If you get behind a step, it's tough to catch him. So that was the third down, and then the touchdown. We had been saying on the sideline, at some point in this game we got to throw a go route. At some point in this game we got to throw a go route. We kind of said it multiple times. We'd done everything kind of underneath, some corner routes and stuff, but everything we were stopping on the outside. And Tyrell did a nice job of getting on top, and really did a nice job coming down with the ball. It looked like the guy almost knocked it out, and Tyrell did a heck of a job bringing it in. And I know it's big for Tyrell. He's been in and out. Mike's getting a lot more reps. Hopefully Mike's okay. And so Tyrell's production hasn't been, maybe what he hoped for it to be. But I talk about how unselfish our guys are, and he's been great. But I know that was big for him making those plays today.
What was the feeling at halftime when you dominated and you're still in the hit 3-0?
Yeah, we had 3 drives, I think, over 80 yards, and then we only had 3 to show for it. I think we just said just keep going, keep the pressure on. If we win 3-0, we win 3-0. But we knew offensively we had it going pretty good, and we just had a few missed opportunities in Redzone. It was a little bit crazy there, not being able to kick it on the one, and so we just kept the pedal down and were able to get in the end zone in the second half.
With 2 games like this in 5 days, does it feel like the rhythm's back in this offense?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, definitely the last 8 quarters, it's been about as good as it's been in some time. And, we got a long weekend to heal up and rest, and then we got Cleveland coming to our place and then Washington. So it's only going to get more and more important if we keep winning. And Cleveland will be our next challenge, and we'll rest up and then get ready for that one.
You guys are sitting. You'd mentioned still 5-6 and working your way back, but as of today, a half game out of that last wild card spot. Are you kind of amazed that it's still that, based on everything you guys have been through, that you're still right there like you are?
Yeah, I think fitting today, right, to be thankful that we're still right there in the hunt, and then at the same time, kind of going, gosh, we shouldn't be a half game back. We should have a 2 or 3 game lead in the wild card, but we don't. So those what ifs don't help you because you just look at. I know I say this every week, but I can't get it out of my head. Jacksonville and Miami and those opportunities in week 1, and Philly and Kansas City. So we had our chances, but we are where we are. But I like where we're trending. But it's great to still be in the mix. And each game is going to get bigger and bigger. But we got a chance now with the next 2 at home to put ourselves at least in the mix. It'll be fun in December if we do what we're supposed to do here in the next few weeks.
Phil, it seems like you're playing a little more free these last couple games than maybe early in the season when there was really a point of emphasis to take care of the football. Do you feel like you have a better understanding of what Anthony is asking you to do and you can just go play?
Yeah, and ironically too, right? We didn't turn it over the last 2 weeks. I think yes, and I think though you've seen a little bit more. The whole philosophy a little more opened up. It's when you're trying to establish establish a run and do those things, which I know are important. Sometimes it gets you in a little bit of you're early and you don't have that flow, and then you go boom boom and you have those 2 drives in Jacksonville, and then you're trying to find it again. So I felt like just the last 2 weeks collectively, everybody's pulling in the same direction, pulling on the same rope, but we're all there's some newness and there's this, and we all want what's best for us. But I just think it's been the approach has been that way too. I don't feel like I played cautious early at all. I always want to take care of the ball, but I just think in general the way we've gone after people the last 2 weeks has allowed some flow and rhythm where maybe we didn't run it good early. That's all right. We did late. We popped some late. So I think we all want one thing, and that's score 1 more point than the defense. And we've done that now, 5 out of the last 6. So hopefully we can keep that going.
Phil, I know it happened in 2011, but to have a kicker go down early as a quarterback, does that change your mindset a little bit, or how do you react to that so early in the game?
It's the weirdest thing this week, watching last Sunday night, watching Philly's kicker go down. And number 54 linebacker for them came in to kick off. And I said, I remember when Cyphers had to come in and kick. And we were talking, me and Mike went, and he said, oh, yeah, that was week 1 Minnesota. Well, I went and pulled it up in the QB room and watched him drill those extra points and make really a game-tying field goal to go up to make it 17-17. And then who would have thought that this week, all of a sudden, we're in that same boat. Hopefully Nick's okay. I know you all know Nick. He's a competitor and cares about this team big time, and I know it ate him up that he couldn't be out there. But shoot, Drew was great on the kickoffs. Obviously, pushed a few wide. I have to fuss at him about that on the PATs, but it was good. It's valuable to have a guy that at least you can have an opportunity.
All right, so